Hey, collective, it's Brandon Curtis at Entpgathering, Science and Spirituality meeting with a timeless collective twin flame reading for Divine Feminine. This is specific to Divine Feminine. I hope you're all well. Thank you for returning if you are a subscriber. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here and thank you for the time spent in this reading. We are going to focus in on the divine or twin flame union, but from the divine feminine perspective or situation, energetic situation that the divine femme is currently in, working on to call in their divine counterpart or help heal any issues that are keeping the divine femme from coupling with their twin flame or their soulmate should the twin flame union not work out. Remember, even divine beings, divine masc, and divine feminine, we have free will. This is what our Creator has given us. And sometimes divine or twin flame unions don't take place because they were never meant to be in this incarnation. Yet, without a doubt, the twin flame union is meant to activate each set of twins so that they can continue moving forward in healing and acquiring all the gifts that the divine has given them to fortify them in this incarnation to continue to do the work necessary. All right, without further ado, I am going to tap into your energy, Divine Femme, using the 22 Tarot, which is comprised of all the major arcana. There are no minor arcana or cards in this deck. And we're going to tap into and gain insights into the numerology around your situation. I hope this finds you well and you're doing well. Take only what resonates. It's a timeless collective reading. The only sure way to get answers that you may have, Divine Feminine, about your situation is to get your cards read by a reader. Otherwise, I am asking the angels and your higher self to put out as many messages to help you from your situation, from your perspective at this time. All right. First card out, I'm going to ask for 3. We have the Sun card, card number 19, sharing. My life and what I've learned can help others to find their own truth and their purpose. Sun card is about the ego. It's about rebirthing and also reparenting and healing the inner child. So Divine Femme, this is, if you're a divine being or the stronger of the twin flame couple, often the feminine will evolve faster and or sooner than the divine masc. And I see this for you. I see and hear that you have had to reparent yourself. Most divine beings, twin flames, starseeds, you incarnate into karmic families and had to deal with raising yourself from an early age, also your siblings, because of absent parents, or the family dynamic wouldn't allow for a healthy maturation into adulthood. This is by design. This has taught you many great lessons. It has fortified and built up your strength, Divine Feminine. And being a feminine, here, with the Sun card representing the ego. And as I said, a rebirth, a reparenting of your inner child. You know that love is the only way through which we do this. This is sharing your story with others to help them ascend. This is sharing your story and your love, your gifts in nurturing others only after you've nurtured and reparented your own inner child. I see this in the recent past. You can take this as the root chakra. You can take it as the first house of the self as well. Second card out, in the present, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. Purpose, card number 10. Our purpose is to know ourselves and grow, aligning our desires, thoughts, words, and actions with our positive feelings. It's exactly what I just said. This reparenting that you have here in the recent past or in the self, and let's say, this is first, second, and third house that we're taking a look at. You've healed the self and the inner child specifically by reparenting with this Sun energy. And in your second house, ruled by Venus, the planet of values, the planet of the senses, you have in the sacral or the second house of Taurus, purpose. And the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, it's expansion of the mind, of learning, of it's masculine energy, yes, but this is the karmic wheel, or what I'm hearing, you have no bad karma to work off at this point, because you have done the work already in your first house with the Sun by reparenting. Now you are ready. You're given the energy, the tools, the know-how to really align yourself with your true purpose. I'm called to Searchlight Reprise featuring Yayo by Hermitude. Can't make this up. Yeah, you've hermited many times. You're a master of hermiting. It's where you had to go to reparent, to heal early childhood conditioning and wounding. I'm looking for change. Tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for change. You know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for change. And those are the lyrics for the song by Angus Stewart, L. Dubber, and Y. Ming. All right. Change, Wheel of Fortune. It's spinning in the right direction, giving you divine feminine purpose. Third card out. Oh, you can't make this up. I love this. You've got in your third house, ruled by Gemini, you have the Lovers, Gemini card. Feel it. Experience the feeling of being human in all ways. Test, do, feel, learn in order to grow and truly know. And as I said, the second house, Wheel of Fortune, is about the five senses. So you take the spirit of the first house, Aries energy, Mars energy, and of action, but it's cardinal fire. So it's about, it's where purpose is fueled, right? And your divine being. And it's the fire with which you heal spiritually. And then you have purpose. Our purpose is to know ourselves and grow. And now in the third house of Gemini, you have the Gemini card of the Lovers. This for me is, yes, making decisions. And it's also about a divine union in your future. But for me, it's more about self-love. It's learning to reparent and then take those lessons and the good karma that comes from reparenting your inner child into your fields. And and of the mind. It's air energy. The heart chakra is air energy. It's a really beautiful feeling here with Feel It to have, because it is about self-love for me first and foremost. And then from there, you can love anyone. You have an abundance, Wheel of Fortune, of self-love that you can then dole out to those who are ready to change themselves. You've learned not to overgive and give too much and become dependent or codependent on that coupling, or the person who hasn't yet evolved as high and as far as you have in reparenting the inner child. You can dole it out in small pieces that is felt by people that you choose to help change their own karmic woundings and heal their own karma, cycle through karmic lessons for the other without it encroaching, without taking on their karma, which is very important. Justice on the bottom of the deck. Libra energy, card number 11. 11 and 7 are numbers of heaven, I always say. The mission is to see the human in the mirror and recognize enthusiasm in order to forgive and change the world. Namaste. All right, I'm going to use the Angel Tarot and find out what's going on in your twin flame union. Calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael to help ground my lovely divine feminines and ensure the accuracy of the readings. Calling in Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandalphon. Calling on the spirit and the power and the energy of Gaia and of Mother Moon. Calling in spirit animals and totems and the god and goddess energy of the celestial bodies. Calling in the spirit guides and ancestors of Divine Femme. Twilight Galaxy by Metric. Do they warn you better shape up if you want to succeed? I don't know about you. Who are they talking to? They're not talking to, I'm higher than high, lower than deep. I'm doing it wrong, singing along. I'm higher than high, lower than deep. I'm picking up the message from this channeled song is you've descended, ascended, descended. It's light and dark. It's as above, so below, as within, so without. In the process of healing and reparenting, of earning good karma and not taking on the karma of others or that belong to others. You know how to feel the self-love necessary to move forward, Divine Feminine, on your mission. Here with the Justice card. We got the Eight of Swords, truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune in the first house where the sun sets. This is about maintaining a strong, healthy ego, maintaining a relationship that's built on integrity. It's built on truth and a sense of justice, both protecting your inner child and also your own ego, your own divine feminine adult ego. See, the angels, they'll take off the heads of anyone who approaches you in the bad way and attempts to put their karma on you. Also, they're protecting your inner child. And here with Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, it's a call for you, Divine Feminine, to remember to always check in with your inner child and ask her what she needs. oftentimes any anxiety that creeps into your life moving forward in this beautiful energy, this very strong energy, if and when, and it will happen, anxiety, fears come up. It's coming from your inner child. So check in with her as often as possible and make that a part of your daily rituals and routine. And I often address my inner child by my first name, as if they're separate. And if you haven't done this yet, I highly recommend finding a place, maybe at your altar, in quiet, and envision you approaching. First, witness, observe your inner child. As pick any age early on. It could be, from 3 years to, I would say, don't go any higher than like the age of 14. So anywhere between 1 and 14. Picture her and hold her, spend time with her in this meditation. It is really beautiful. You might get a little bit up in your feels in the Lover's card, but that's good. It's you, your adult self, divine feminine, really nurturing and maintaining your inner child energy. This is what's going to bring in your twin flame, if it's called for, and in a way you'll be giving off this energy, this Wheel of Fortune energy of expansion and learning. You'll exude this energy, the Sun card, so that your twin flame will find the light in their dark tunnel. They may still be going through, and I'm hearing for many of you, they're still in their dark night of the soul, and they're struggling to get out, still dealing with karma that they're working off, and or the demons that are in each of our houses, that each individual of the twin set must learn to work with and dance with sometimes. Again, we're great at moving in between the light and the dark. But to go back to this meeting with your inner child, do it. It's really beautiful. All right, in the second house, paired with Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess. Success, protection from magistrates. Some of you might be going through defamation of character, lawsuits, court. You may have to testify, because I foresee some of you here with the Eight of Swords and the angels taking the heads off of your enemies and providing protection. Now with this success and protection from magistrates, as a divine being, and certainly if you are one of the 144,000 and your twin is out there, because the 144 are comprised of twin flames, you've been the ire of a lot of people, and the subject of a lot of people's scorn and manipulation and deceit, and some of you, your lives have been threatened, and you've, of course, have always escaped a heavy situation or life-threatening situation, just by the power of your Creator and the angels. High Priestess, along with the Wheel of Fortune, that's Neptune and Jupiter. Which I happen to have conjunct in my chart. This is an expansion of psychic powers, of foresight and knowledge that is unparalleled. So, wow, Divine Femme. And I'm hearing for some of you who are mixed up in politics or any court of law, as magistrates, you have always remained 10 steps ahead of anybody who's come for you. And that will continue, I just heard. In the third house, paired with the Lovers, Four of Swords. Mission protects against slander and impious people. Again, I mentioned defamation of character. This self-love that you have built is so strong. And paired with it, Four of Swords is Libra energy, but it's air energy here paired with in the third house of Gemini and the Lovers card, which is Gemini. And I just mentioned being 10 steps ahead. You know, Gemini is said to be the smartest. It's ruled by Mercury. It's about communication. It's also about receiving information that keeps you 10 steps ahead of your enemies and people who are defaming your character. I love Four of Swords energy because whenever it pops up, it's a reminder that 4 is a number of the archangels. 4 is a number of foundations here of the mind, Libra energy. And it's very strong. It's very divine energy here on Earth, or within, in this case, the mind. So here paired with the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords preceding it, doubling of swords. I'm hearing two things. You know when to rest and recuperate. You know when to remain silent and simply receive information. And, you know, this knowing, the Four of Swords, of when to rest the mental activity, because it's air energy, and we had the Lover's card here. Air energy is in the heart chakra. The heart has 4 chambers. I'm here to remind you that to maintain that self-love and that fortification of the soul and spirit and the heart within the body, grounded here on Earth. 4 is also a number of Gaia. Get plenty of rest and take your mind off any slander, any attacks when you can. And also I'm hearing, give over any conflicts or energy that is not yours over to the angels. They will take care of it. I promise you, it works every single time, but it's necessary for you to consciously, with your will, with your heart, ask for that. And even speak aloud of the request of your angels. Tell them simply, I'm surrendering this situation over to you, angels, spirit guides, to you, ancestors, and I ask that you take care of this situation. I know and I trust that you will, and I love you for it. And then let it go. Take naps whenever you can. With this High Priestess energy, you're going to get that energy returned to you if it were stolen, if you're dealing with energy harvesters, or if you're dealing with any sort of conflict in a court of law. All right. Now, regarding Twin Flame, that was you, Divine Femme. Let's find out what's going on with your partnership. 444 on the clock. Tower card on the split. And the devil. So, Divine Femme, I'm picking up that Tower has been served to not only your enemies, but maybe to your divine mask, to your twin. They are waking up to things that they have been chained to. And this is common. You know, the devil is my shadow card. So the divine mask, your twin, is currently in a dark night of the soul process. But they are receiving lessons in karma. 7 of Cups in reverse. They might be dealing with addictions, overindulgence, being trapped by too many options. But the Tower card that we saw earlier is helping them understand. 10 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Sun card in the upright. We've got the Sun card out here for you, Divine Femme. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, that's good for now. In the order received. Ba-da-bump-bump. Distant past. Recent. Future. Nice. Okay. Okay. Huh. Ooh, nice. I like that. Let me get one more card for a total of 10 spirit for my divine feminine twin flame partnership. 5. Okay, excellent. Oof, Temperance on the bottom of the deck. That's your Earth Angel card. This is Sagittarius energy. This is change. Devil in reverse. I like this. Okay, so Divine Femme. Half of a glorious twin flame union. Your partner is currently in the 7 of Cups in reverse. That's the energy. Want You Back by Haim, channeled song. Some things were long forgotten, some things were never said. We were on one endless road, but I had a wandering heart. I said we were opposite lovers. Lover's card. Said it from the beginning. You kept trying to prove me wrong. Said you'd always see it through. And I know that I ran you down, so you ran away with your heart. But just know that I want you back. This is your divine mask. The challenge in your situation and theirs, it's a mirroring energy, is a 6 of Pentacles. This is my card of exploitation, but this is also my card. It's the moon in Taurus. It's my card of reciprocity, of a fair balance of energy. And the outcome of the 7 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles as the challenge, which 6 of Pentacles was in the reverse coming out. So 7 and 6, water and earth energy, both feminine. The outcome is the 10 of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy. So they are most definitely still in the dark night of the soul process, teaching them this particular karmic lesson, Divine Femme. In the distant past, you have the Sun card. Yeah, this indicates that, and I'm hearing, this is you being advanced, healing, reparenting your inner child, Divine Femme, gaining good karma and a good, healthy ego that is filled with self-love before you can give out to them. They picked up on this transition, this transmutation, temperance energy, devil in reverse energy that you went through, and it activated them into a new karmic lesson that they need to complete before they can think about approaching you. In the recent past, you had Three of Cups in reverse, or I should say they are in Three of Cups in reverse. So third party situation, this is them drinking, carousing. This is also karmic individuals interfering in the partnership, in the coupling. And there was no celebration to be had when last you were with your divine masculine. When last you were with your twin. You knew that you had to separate from that energy because they weren't as advanced as you are. And you were patient. You went into High Priestess energy, Four of Swords energy, to heal that disillusion, breaking apart from your twin. That's smarts. You know that you can't change them. That would be a codependent relationship. And they were out partying, and a celebration couldn't happen. In the near future, we have Knight of Cups energy. This divine mask will heal. This twin will heal. And they will approach you, drinking from their own cup, knowing the value of self-love. They're not coming as a king or queen, take it as it resonates, of cups. But, you know, there are a few steps. There are a couple levels. Well, in this case, it would be one level away from being a king or queen of cups to approach you. Know that they're on their way in the near future. They just need to write this Ten of Swords and finish out their cycle. Right now, they're just at the near ending of it. And yeah, they're learning how long and how deep they have to go and remain in order to heal these addictions, to learn the true value of reciprocity, and to come together with you without being dependent or codependent or manipulative. They need to drop their third party situation. You are in the Two of Swords. This is my peace of mind card. See, that's you sitting in between these two swords, battling it out, these two masculines. This is the masculine or the twin fighting with their own demons, fighting with themselves, and learning how to keep you, I'm hearing, from that fight, because it's all inner work, it's all mental, it's all taking place in the ego. So this is the divine masculine or the twin fighting with their family, fighting with, you know, these Three of Cup energies or Seven of Cups energy, fighting with their demons. And here you are, patiently waiting, High Priestess energy in the background, vaporized by broken bells. Doubtless, we've been through this. So if you want to follow me, you should know I was lost then, and I'm lost now, and I doubt I'll ever know which way to go. This is also, you know, the twin feeling really stuck and in between, or having to make a decision, but they're battling it out. So that was a direct message written by Brian Burton and James Mercer from your twin. Two of Swords. They're feeling right now, and you're also seeing them as the King of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is to be expected. Nothing to worry about with this energy, because I say that, and in the spot, oh no, this is divine masculine or the twin. Yeah, it's a mirroring energy, so you're feeling this, but you know not to take on this. You know that this is not you. Cardigan by Taylor Swift. High heels on cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you were young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you, dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a street light. I knew you. This is you responding to your twin. Knowing that, they can and will be the King of Pentacles if it's destined for you to come together. And I see on their part fears and hesitations that we've got 2 tens out on the deck, 10 of swords and now 10 of pentacles, but these are in the upright. This is you having healed your inner child, divine femme, but this is also them just discovering the riches and the abundance and the 10 of pentacles that comes along with reparenting and healing wounds through this ego death process that they're in. So there's some fears and hesitation because they haven't opened up that chest before, and they haven't reparented their inner child before. They haven't established a relationship with that little boy inside them or little girl. Take this as it resonates. Roles can be reversed. So use your discernment. So divine femme, this is them. And also, a little bit it's your fears of them never opening up their own chest, or the collective chest between the two of you, which promises of a family, of a life together, both having healed your inner child so that you can have true loyalty with your twin, which is represented by this dog here, also looking into the 10 of Pentacles. This is also, your ancestors giving a shout out, and you've opened that chest before, and you're working with your ancestors and bloodlines. This is the tree of life, all kind of like shoved into this chest that the divine masculine or your twin is just now attempting to open up. Final outcome for divine masculine or your twin and for yourself is each of you standing in Leo energy, the victor of the ego death process. Here with 5 of Wands, Leo energy, fire energy of spirit. We started out with Leo energy in the Sun card for you, divine femme. So this is the outcome. Should this twin continue the work of reparenting his own child, you are the victor in your own process. And now it's a matter of patiently waiting, standing tall. Those around you who would attack you, who would try to steal energy from you, they know and are beginning to see they're exhausted, first off. I don't foresee for you them coming for you. But divine being, that there will be others in the future. But for now, you're standing tall as the victor. And you're not fighting anymore, because you don't have to. Strong by London Grammar. Excuse me for a while I'm wide-eyed and I'm so damn caught in the middle. I've excused you for a while I'm wide-eyed and I'm so damn caught in the middle. And a lion roars, would you not listen? This is also the people, this is your twin as well, seeing you as the lion and also recognizing the lion within themselves, and your karmics also recognizing the royal blood that you hold and the power that you hold, and simply remaining still and standing tall, not fighting. They're questioning their actions and why they even attacked you to begin with, but That was their karmic lesson coming for you, Divine Femme. If a child cries, would you not forgive them? Exactly. This is your twin forgiving what they've done to their inner child, which is a part of the process. Yeah, man speaks so long, men never been so wrong. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Overall, this is, a very strong reading. I think you're in a great place, Divine Femme, with your Divine Masculine. But remember, God gives us free will. All you can do is send good energy and pray, meditate, and first and foremost, continue nurturing and growing and playing with your own inner child. This is only going to fortify you and keep you strong, so that that energy can be used indirectly by your twin. Because again, everybody has free will. We can't force the change necessary that your twin must undergo alone. Until next time, namaste.